Hey everybody, Chevy Nobody Else's Auto. More cool new inventory to check out tonight. Our new friend of ours from Wichita brought this one up to us. Had a small yard, he was cleaning some old cars out, needed a place to go, didn't want them to get smashed. Fortunately, he thought of me and said, I don't want these things to go to a crusher. Can I sell them to you and run them up to you? I said, hey, that's great. Much rather have that happen than go to the crusher. Even though this old 53 Pontiac is missing a lot of pieces, there's still a lot of pieces here. Once these things are flat, they're not good for much. I've got a lot of 53 Pontiacs in stock anyway, so I do have a lot of 53 pieces available. So this was still another good addition, even though it isn't complete. But there is still a lot of good stuff here. It is a two-door hardtop, which is a big deal. And I think a lot of this stuff will interchange with Chevrolet as well, with a lot of this roofline trim and stuff like that. So let's go and take a look at this thing. Obviously, we can see pretty much all the trim on the side of the car is already long gone. But one thing we do see very interesting back here is these rear bumper overrides, these little wingtip pieces. Those are a cool accessory that not all these cars had. This car does still have that on it. It is missing the shark fins, obviously a huge addition to a Chevrolet, so those are missing, but a lot of the rest of this two-door hardtop stuff, all here and looks good. All this trim here, the window frames, all that stuff, the back window moldings for this two-door hardtop body, still here and still in good condition. Inside, this thing's been pretty much gutted as far as seats go. Dash stuff is still there, the cluster's laying over on the other side. We do see something that looks a little out of place. We've got a Trans Am shifter mounted in the middle of the floor of this thing. So obviously somebody had different plans for this whole Pontiac at one point in its life. So we come on around the front of this old Pontiac. We do still have the grille here. The chrome's shot obviously, but the pieces look solid and repairable. We got the big silver streak going down the middle of the hood. We've got the little Indian Chief still in here, kind of cracked up. You can kind of still see him in there. Under the hood of this old 53 Pontiac, looks a little bit different. Should have a big flathead V8 under there, or big flathead straight 8. We've got a Pontiac V8 stuck under there as of right now. So obviously we've got a V8 under the hood. We've got a Trans Am shifter. Somebody's going to build a hot rod out of this thing, and that's where it got to, the way it looks. So over on this side, car's a lot straighter on this side, but we are missing, once again, the side trim, but we've got all this hardtop stuff still here. Over on this side, we do still have the dash cluster in it. So a lot of these other pieces are still here and could still be restored and used in some other project. We'll go around the other side, but while we're here, while we're take a look at this cool thing. 1955 DeSoto station wagon. Just realized that we set this with Pontiac next to that DeSoto. That's a cool car you don't see. Wagons are getting hot. DeSoto wagons, that car even still has its original Hemi in it. Pretty neat old car. Let's take a peek at the trunk of this Pontiac real quick. See what we can find in here, because there's more pieces in here. More engine stuff. More of the V8 engine stuff in here, the valve covers, the manifolds, things like that off that engine. Old school PBR can. I don't know if that was part of the project or maybe they had it running and that's why they had to take the motor back apart. Who knows? Could have gone either way. But we do see some good stuff in here. We see the headliner is in here with the original moldings, hardtop only pieces. Those are difficult to find. Those are still here. And other miscellaneous bits and pieces, but mostly stuff had to do with the engine swap here in the trunk. Trunk lid itself looks pretty good, but the silver streak's gone, the backup lights are gone. Like I said, a lot of the trim is missing, but a lot of this two-door hardtop stuff, specific two-door hardtop pieces are still here. So pretty good old car as far as that goes. And like I said, I've got a lot of 53 Pontiacs in stock. I've got several more, so if you got any questions about this 53 or any of the other 53s or any of the other 2,000 cars and trucks we've got here on the ground, Nobody Else's Auto, just give me a shout. 620-786-4428. Having a short conversation about your project, year, make, model, body style, the pieces you need. I need all that information to know if I may have something here that might help you. Text, smoke signals, emails, none of that stuff is ever clear. Having a short conversation on the phone is the only way I'm going to get all that information to know if I got something here that might be able to help you out or may have a certain project that you might be looking for. So give me a shout. If you like old cars and trucks, we got a lot of stuff here to see. As you can see behind me, we've got a couple thousand of them here on the ground. Be sure to check out the channel, Nobody's Show. Click that subscribe button, definitely click that notification button, check out the other videos. We got a ton of cool stuff here. That's about all I know, so that's really about all we can show on the channel is old cars and trucks, because that's what we do and that's what we like and that's why we hope you're here. Hope you like the old Pontiac. Got any questions, give me a shout. Stay tuned. I've had a lot of cool new inventory come in. We got a lot more cool videos coming up. So stay tuned. We hope to see you on the next one.